Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Safia Khan. You're watching DTV USA. Let's have a look at the news. President Joe Biden and flirters Jill Biden are participating in a Toys for Tots event at Joint Base Maya Henderson Hall in Arlington.
Already, how many of you have done that? Most of you, wow. Well, at the White House, we do the same thing, but how many trees do you think we have?
The only thing anyway, you're a very impressive child. Yes. Thank you. Good afternoon, and Samara, thank you for everything. And kids like you are the reason why I've never been so optimistic about our country. Think about it. I just have one request. When you're President of the United States and they say that Joe Biden is in the outer office, promise me you won't say to your staff, Joe who? Or you remember me?
Loud explosions and gunfire were heard in the guest house of Chinese residents in the capital of Afghanistan, Kabul, on Monday. Afghan government spokesman Zabihullah Mujahid says that the attack on the hotel in Kabul ended with the death of 3 attackers. In one of his Twitter messages, the spokesperson of the Afghan government said that all the guests of the hotel are safe and no foreigner was killed. However, the 2 foreigners were injured when they jumped from the hotel. Iran on Monday executed another person linked to country's 3-month-long protest, bringing the number of executions to 2. Majid Raza Rehanward was sentenced to death by a court in Mashhad city for killing 2 members of the security forces with a knife and injuring 4 people. The news agency added that Majid was publicly hanged in the city instead of in jail. The executions came despite global outrage following Iran's first execution linked to the protest on Thursday earlier. 23-year-old Mohsin Shikari was hanged for injuring a member of the security forces. Iran calls the ongoing protests in the country foreign conspiracy. Mizan published photos of Majid's execution, showing a man with his hand tied behind his back and hanging from a rope attached to a crane. On the other hand, human rights organizations say that there is a fear that more protesters will be executed in Iran. Human rights organizations expressed this concern at a time when Iran is facing severe international criticism following nationwide protest. According to news agency AFP, it has been almost 3 months since the protest started in September this year in Iran. Former PM Imran Khan said that the institutions and the judiciary of Pakistan have to think about where the country stands today. During a time, every sector of Pakistan was moving towards development, which has been proved by the Economic Survey report. But today, every sector of the country is in ruin because of these thieves.
यूनियन उसकी फौज तो बहुत दुनिया की सबसे ताकतवर फौज थी, लेकिन जब वो माशी तौर पे जब वो नीचे गया तो आखिर में फौज ना बचा सकी उस सोवियत यूनियन को टूटने से। तो हम सबको ये खतरा है और हमारे नेशनल सिक्योरिटी के इदारे जिसमें फौज बहुत बड़ा उसका एक कंपोनेंट है, उन सबको आज सोचना चाहिए कि आज हम खड़े किधर हैं। और मैं अपनी अदलिया को, क्योंकि हमारी अदलिया का भी एक बहुत बड़ा रोल है इस मुल्क के अंदर, उनको अपना रोल प्ले करना चाहिए, क्योंकि अगर वो भी उनको भी उनकी जो अल्लाह ने उनको जिस मुकाम पे हमारे जजेस को बिठाया हुआ है तो वो जवाब दे, तो वो भी होंगे कि खुदा ना खास्ता अगर ये मुल्क और इसी तेजी से नीचे चला गया। उसके अलावा बिजनेस कम्युनिटी है पाकिस्तान की। मुझे अभी तक हैरत है कि बिजनेस कम्युनिटी क्यों नहीं आवाज बुलंद कर रही, कि बिजनेस कम्युनिटी को नहीं नजर आ रहा कि मुल्क किधर जा रहा है। सबसे ज्यादा मुतासिर तो पाकिस्तान का इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट है, पाकिस्तान का स्मॉल और मीडियम इंडस्ट्री है जो बिल्कुल ही क्रश होती जा रही है आज। पाकिस्तान का एक्सपोर्टर है, हमारी एक्सपोर्ट्स गिर रही हैं। वो भी पूछें कि पाकिस्तान से जो बाहर पाकिस्तानी बैठा है वो क्यों नहीं रेमिटेंसेस भेज रहा। हमारे दौर में पाकिस्तान की तारीख की रिकॉर्ड रेमिटेंसेस हुई थी। हमारे दौर में पाकिस्तान की एक्सपोर्ट्स रिकॉर्ड हुई थी, टेक्सटाइल एक्सपोर्ट्स रिकॉर्ड हुई थी, हमारा जो टैक्स कलेक्शन था वो रिकॉर्ड था। और ये सारा पाकिस्तान की इकोनॉमिक सर्वे के अंदर ये सब चीजें लिखी हुई हैं। हमारा किसान सबसे ज्यादा खुशहाल था। हमारे 2 साल 4 में
Secretary General of Organization of Islamic Cooperation (HE), Mr. Hussain Brahim Taha calls on Prime Minister Mohammad Shehbaz Sharif. Communication systems were badly affected by heavy snowfall in the UK. According to foreign media reports, the temperature dropped to -15 in Aberdeenshire, Scotland, while the temperature in Wales was recorded as -8. Snow also kept people indoors in the southeast and eastern England. Reports said that according to British media, the snow caused accidents due to slippery roads, while train services are also affected. In addition, 150 flights were cancelled and schools were closed from the Cornwall to the Scottish Highlands. China's capital, Beijing, and the country's northern regions were hit by an unusual winter sandstorm, with Beijing's air quality index exceeding alarming levels. A deep cloud of dust and dirt enveloped the air in Beijing yesterday morning, raising the air quality index in the city to 999, which is 10 times higher than the guidelines set by the World Health Organization. The sandstorm that started in Mongolia also affected Beijing, Xinjiang, Hubei, Shaanxi and Gansu provinces, with the sandstorm expected to continue until Tuesday. The last time a winter sandstorm hit Beijing was in 2015. Several Indian Army personnel were injured and forced to retreat in a clash with the Chinese Army near the lake in Arunachal State. According to the World News Agency, the line of actual control in the state of Arunachal has once again become a battleground between the Indian and Chinese armies. 15 Indian soldiers were killed in the clash on June 15 this year. A report in The Hindu claimed that this week's clash also allegedly took place over lake violation and both sides blamed each other. A few personnel from both sides also suffered minor injuries. In the clash, more Indian Army personnel were injured, in which the actual number could not be known. However, in a statement issued by the Indian Ministry of Defence, it has been said that there are more Chinese soldiers were injured than Indian soldiers. That's all for now. For more updates, keep watching DTVUSA.com.